Duracell is the world's leading manufacturer of alkaline batteries all over the world. Born in 1924, the company has become an iconic brand trusted for great quality products and longer lasting. Their mission is to strive to do business the right way. As a company, they are responsible for their collective, moral, spiritual, and material welfare. It is their responsibility to create an environment in which their people prosper. When they live in this truth, it naturally extends to society and to the world at large. Their vision is that Duracell focuses on sustainable growth, industry-leading innovation, and creating long-term value for their customers and consumers. At Duracell, integrity, end-to-end accountability across all levels, fast decision-making, and a can-do attitude are highly valued. Powered by those, Duracell, a multinational and multicultural company, is committed to becoming the world's undisputed number one personal power company. In 1924, an ingenious scientist named Samuel Rubin and a tungsten filament manufacturer named Philip Rogers Mallory partnered and formed the foundation of Duracell International. Around the 1960s, the first batteries were marketed under the Mallory brand, in which this generation of batteries are specifically designed and supplied to Kodak. The Duracell brand name was introduced in 1965, along with a push for consumer programs and products. Duracell batteries are supplied directly to AFBA, Kodak, and Polaroid, which were the producers of a new generation of portable devices. Also in 1969, Duracell was part of the Apollo 11 mission and became the first battery on the moon. The black and copper colors that symbolize conductivity, strength, and superiority were introduced in 1971, and 2 years later, Duracell batteries were the first to be advertised on TV. The famous Duracell Rabbit was born in 1973, and in 2016, Berkshire Hathaway Company acquired Duracell. According to Statista, the size of the global lithium-ion battery market is expected to grow more than 50% from 2022 to 2026. Currently, the market revenue for lithium batteries is $53.22 billion, and it is expected to grow to at least $91.9 billion by 2026. This clearly represents an opportunity for Duracell, since the current megatrends seem to affect the industry. However, it is still expected to grow and grow over the time. As the market has been growing, the social conscience has been increasing as well. This has been influenced by the ethical living megatrend. Currently, the size of the global market for lithium-ion battery recycling in 2022 is $2.74 billion, and it is forecasted to grow up to $11.7 billion by 2027. Nevertheless, since the market has been growing over the years, brands have needed to gain a competitive advantage, and due to the demand increase, the average prices have lowered over the past years. Regarding the microenvironment, we were able to identify the strengths of Duracell over its competitors, some of which are advantages in technology, market brand positioning, great customer service, and reviews. The most popular and important one, and finally, Duracell has got a great social media presence. In Latin America, Duracell has obtained a market share of 81%, which really demonstrates how the strengths of Duracell work in favor of the customers, making them choose Duracell rather than other competitors.
Hey, Loader, they were in the middle of some really important procrastination, so you can't quit now. These will keep you powering on.
For our marketing objectives, we are able to identify some insights. Customer needs, important industry aspects to consider, the current trends as well as megatrends, external and internal factors that influence the company, and which SDGs will be relevant in order to create an effective marketing strategy. Using the flashback cheerful childhood insight as an inspiration, we propose creating an app in which we use augmented reality to play games with the Duracell Bunny, while being able to move around and find recycling spots around the city. Regarding SDGs, this app will educate the children towards raising environmental conscience, which will impact responsible consumption as well. Our target customer will be parents from 35 to 40 years old who have kids who are interested in the environment, but we also be indirectly impacting the kids that will be interested in finding recycling spots to unlock more games, and parents will win as well by getting discounts. For the 4 Ps, product. We know that Duracell is a leading brand of manufacturing cells and batteries, and they count 5 products in their marketing mix. Rechargeable batteries and chargers, coin batteries. There are 2 types, and they are mostly used for medical fitness and security devices. All-can batteries, especially batteries mostly used in car alarms, and hearing aid batteries. For price, Duracell's strategy is to establish loyal customers. Their strategy is about responsible pricing by having high marginal prices, but there is also a positive perception of the brand, the market, so their customers don't mind paying the extra price. Place. Duracell counts on an excellent distribution network, making it easier for medical electronic stores and supermarkets. They have a presence in more than 20 countries, and their products are always available physical, online, and e-commerce. On the other hand, its labs and research facilities are constantly innovating. For promotion, Duracell promotes its products in innovative ways through campaigns such as on Instagram and Twitter. There is an active spreading of awareness about storms and hurricanes and what people need to do in those circumstances. On the other hand, the advertisement on television is more related to the durability of the batteries, and Duracell also counts billboards, newspapers, and magazines.
The target market that we chose for our proposal are Mexican parents between 30 to 40 years old that lives on the city, are part of the middle class, that they are concerned about the impact of the batteries that no longer have a use and how it affects on the environment, and that they like discounts on the products that they mostly use. The second one will be Mexican children between 5 to 11 years old that lives also in the city, that when they get out from the school and they are in their free time, they love to play video games, and that some of their games contain augmented reality, and they also love to play outside on the parks. We determined this target from the information that we got from our focus group and the surveys, and that they serve the geographic, behavioral, demographic, and psychographic segmentation. Our promotional objective will be convey a sense of importance towards environmental care to children through a game that motivates them to find batteries in their homes or schools, which they can collect and take to a container where they can deposit and proceed in the best way. We count with 2 traditional advertising media that are television, that we will use open channels like Las Estrellas, Canal 5, Azteca 7, Azteca 1. This is because they are the most viewed channels in Mexico in 2021. And for outdoor media, we will use billboards on the most important cities such as CDMX, Puebla, Monterrey, and Guadalajara, since they are the 4 states in the top 5 states with more traffic in Mexico. We also count with 2 digital advertising media, that is social media marketing. We'll use Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok that are the most popular in Mexico this year, and the SEO is crucial that we implement it because when you go find Bunny, there are more than 700,000 results gathered in less than 0.51. According to Forbes, the use of SEO, the chances of attracting people considerably increase if you target keywords instead of demographics.
We decided to find an opportunity area for Duracell. All of this by doing a competitor analysis. We found it regarding mobile applications. The only one that has it is Energizer. It is used to control smart home devices with a total rating of 4.7 stars out of 86 reviews. This application complies with the main characteristics of an application for intelligent devices. However, there are some complaints about not being able to configure certain devices well. This is why this is an opportunity for Duracell to make a mobile application. Regarding the value proposition and unique selling proposition, Duracell stands out in the market for having the best performance at a higher price than its competitors, which is acceptable for the market. Regarding our campaign, it has value and is unique because its message appeals to the emotions in such a way that they meet the needs of the client and implement interaction with parents and children that help contribute to saving the environment. All of this during a process of happiness and pure joy while gaining points for future discounts. This also innovates the industry Duracell is based on, motivating competitors and the company itself to be more environmentally careful by impulsing technologies such as in this case is augmented reality. It starts from the current positioning and establishes the changes you would make to it. What is our differentiated proposal? As a leader in the personal power category, Duracell has a rich history of innovation, continuously introducing batteries that are more powerful and longer lasting than competitor brands, holding the title as the #1 trusted battery brand since 2018. But an extremely important factor to consider is that people adopt certain consumption habits where they avoid buying products that harm the environment and opt for another option. We want to take advantage of that and raise environmental awareness through our marketing campaign. Another change within the target market is focusing on both sexes, 30 to 40-year-old parents instead of 35 to 44 males in this age group. Duracell will continue to be the best positioned brand in the industry by taking advantage of the market opportunities and the current driving megatrends, not only related to ethical living, but also because we are using augmented reality technology. It will not lose its current customers. It will only access a new target market. It's going to differentiate itself from other brands by adopting this environmentally friendly focus in their marketing strategy.
For our action plan, we based it on a calendar for the TV ads and for the social media marketing. We analyzed them through the calendars that were mentioned in the evidence previous, and it's basically a 5-month plan between 30 days of the month, and each time the ad will play at different times in different time zone in the city. And that's where the start of the marketing would be. And after the whole marketing, it would start with the development of the app and the use of it. For the implementation and budgets, of course, as I mentioned before, the implementation of the different things we've mentioned will not be that expensive, since social media is free for everyone. And if various users were to click a lot in our social media accounts, it would also benefit the company. For the TV areas, since the channels in Mexico are not that expensive, we really don't think that it will be that expensive. Besides, Duracell has had a very big collaboration with them throughout the years, since it also powers them inside their company. For the KPIs necessary to evaluate this thing and provide feedback on the basic marketing promotional plan, of course, we have the well health of the environment. Of course, we have the digital life one that would tell us how much people are enjoying it, and the family orientated one, since it would tell us if families are actually understanding what we're trying to tell them.